Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're inviting people to join the Bling sisters. Bringing entertainers from around the world. We help you find places to go. We'll sell you the jewelry to take you there. Glam up, accessorize. Let's get out of the living room and out on the town.
Up and down the 101, glamorized party and having fun.
Sonoma, Santa Rosa, Bodega Bay, Windsor, Catani, Roner Park, Petaluma, Hillsburg.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We talk, we chat, we have conversations with interesting people from around the Bay.
Come on, join the Bling sisters. Let them sell you jewelry that'll make your day.
We're the Bling sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Silver Shells Bling Party. I'm Silver Shells,
I'm Cindy Jenkins.
and we are
The
Bling
Bling
Sisters. And here we are on this lovely Thursday evening. We are into December already, and I'm so glad 2020 is almost behind us. So anyway, look for the red light in the upper left-hand corner. If that's on, we're live. Look for the notification bell down in the right-hand corner.
It's not always there.
Well, sometimes it
Depends on the device.
Yes, yes. So Cindy and I are two women from Sonoma County, and back in December last year, we decided to start interviewing people. We have interviewed 94 people so far.
And we're on 95.
We're on
tonight.
95 tonight. We've interviewed so many people. Walter Trout, Levi Lloyd, Anthony Paul. Oh my gosh. And tonight we have Miz Dee Logwood with us.
I'm very excited. Let's bring her in.
Let's bring her in.
Okay.
Enough about
Here
us.
she is. Hello. Dee.
Hello. How
Miss
are
Dee.
you? Good, good. So you are a singer, songwriter, and you are one of the Bay Area's most sought after singers. You just have a you collaborate with everybody, it seems like.
I've been so fortunate.
You've
They
been,
call me. They say, "Can you do a gig? Can you come and sing? Can you record?" And I'm like, "Me?
Of course.
little
always
old me.
delighted. Always delighted. It's a surprise."
I always remember your rendition of Fever.
Oh
That was
yeah,
so
you were
sweet.
dancing in that one.
Yeah, years ago to the Groove Team.
Yeah,
To the Groove
You had-
Team.
you had some moves with that handsome guy.
I did, and I still do.
She's still with the handsome guy.
Bill,
Yeah, baby.
yes, that's right.
So Miss D, what would you like me to call you? Ms.
me
D?
Dee.
D. Okay. All right,
Just
D.
call me D.
So you grew up in Oakland, California, is that correct?
Well, the Bay Area.
The
'cause
Bay
I'm in
Area.
Berkeley, Oakland, Richmond, Elsinore. So just say the San Francisco Bay Area.
The Bay Area, yeah. And so your mother was musical, and you're her,
See?
your
Still
her,
is.
and she still is. You're her firstborn. And so,
Yeah.
what kind of music did you grow up with?
All kinds of music. I was very fortunate. She loved jazz, and so since she is an organist, she loved McGriff, and Billy Preston and Mozart and Beethoven and everybody from classical on to the jazz.
Okay.
era, and I got to hear all that stuff growing up.
So she was a choir director. Is that correct? That's what you
Mhm.
said? Oh my
I
gosh.
call her minister of music. She goes, no, don't say minister, but she is ministering the music to the masses of people. She's just not a braggadocious woman. She's very humble.
Very humble. Yes, that's what you
Very
said,
humble.
but a huge inspiration to you. So, did you play with your mom? Did you uh, like start any bands when you were younger, or was she in a band, or just purely a choir
No,
director?
it was purely musical concerts, fashion shows. Everything was surrounded by that sector. You know, it wasn't any soul, R&B, hopping up and down. She's very classy.
Okay.
So everything was pretty strict.
Mm-hmm.
When you start doing Mendelssohn and Mozart and Bach and Beethoven, it's a whole nother vibe. She was an opera singer in high school with, you know, with the school drama program.
Well, that's interesting because
She never brags about that kind of stuff. She, nah, well, it was something I did.
did you train in opera?
Did you take?
No way. I didn't even start singing. I was afraid to sing. I was very shy. I don't know. I was afraid to sing, and I didn't start singing until I was a teenager, and I started my own group.
So how did you overcome your shyness, or do you just deal with it on a daily basis?
I just deal with it. I just jump in that costume and go, no, I'm Miz Dee. And then
Now,
I'm
Miz,
back to
that's
DeJuana. It's two separate people.
you and
Two
Miss
separate.
D. I
Miz
totally
Dee,
understand that.
she's an entertainer.
So,
I
uh,
entertained people when I was a kid. When I was a little kid, I had a little show going on in the garage.
you,
I was doing a one-woman show, pantomiming to the radio stations, and I loved. That was in the '60s, so I was listening to Pretty Woman and the Temptations, the KDIA, and all those radio stations were popping back then. And so I'm on my father's workbench. I'm putting on a show to the neighborhood kids. I charged them for to get in the door. You had to pay a pop bottle. You had to give me a pop bottle because see, I could recycle that.
right, right.
And I had cheese toast and popsicles for intermission.
How
And
how much fun is that? And you were all this while
that's
you
what
were a
we
shy
started.
child.
It was the Little Rascals.
Now, are your siblings? Do you have siblings?
Yes, my brother is a fantastic drummer in the Bay Area. His name is Mr. Pockets.
Mr. Pockets.
That's interesting.
Mr.
Why?
Pockets. He's a pocket dude
Why is he Mr. Pockets?
because he plays in the pocket.
In the
He
pocket.
is straight in all day long. He never loses.
Okay, I
Bass
got you.
players love him.
It went over my head first.
So,
Okay, it's all right.
so did you have a band with your sibling? Did you play with them?
Brother, it's Miz Dee and the VIP.
Ms. D and the VIPs.
Yeah,
And
we got a
so
good band. We have a variety of people.
you have a variety, and you have a variety of styles. So you grew up, but just kind of like with the radio and all sorts of blues, reggae. Do you have a favorite genre?
No,
No?
I'll jump in any of them that I can fit in if it's necessary. That's why I'm a freelance song stylist because I found myself able to do other work. There's jazz, there's the duo. I opened for James Brown with just a guitar player, me and a guy named Paul Wood. We started doing the duo, which made it easier to get into these really cool spots, opening acts. And then also I have a trio. When I was in Italy, I had a trio. I had an orchestra. I've been in big band. So I just opened my mind to learning the script. Like
Okay.
if you get a song and you say, Dee, I want you to sing it like this. You're the director. I have to follow you. So I'm an actress too.
Well, so I'm curious because I remember Johnny Otis's cafe in Sebastopol, and I'm aware
miss
that you were singing there for Johnny Otis.
Yes. I did Wang Dang Doodle.
Wang Dang
I
Doodle.
did there's a couple of songs he liked for me to sing. It was fun working with Johnny Otis. That was one of the best adventures of my life.
How did you run into him? How did you come to sing for him? How?
Gail Muldrow, one of the singers in the band, they call her Little Bit, guitar player, vocalist, awesome, extraordinary singer. She brought me to Johnny.
Nice.
And he said, sing me a gospel song. And I sang, We've Come This Far by Faith. He said, that girl can sing.
That girl can sing.
And next thing I know, I'm in the band and I was with 6 years.
Wow. So you're also, are you a session recordist also?
Yes.
Yep.
Lots of session work.
All right. So you played.
Actually, our last video for tonight will show you some of that, I think.
All right.
Yeah, good.
Good. All right. So,
Speaking of videos,
are you ready for a video?
I think yeah.
Okay.
I think we're ready for a video.
You look so lovely. I love your hat.
Miz
Oh.
Dee always looks amazing.
Hats in a minute.
All right. And plus, I have a trivia question that we will get back. We will get to when we get back. I
Okay.
have a fun trivia.
So
question.
we have the Mario Puno Large Band. Miz
Oh, wait a
Dee.
minute. Let me get the name right for you.
Thank you.
It's Maurizio Pugno.
Maurizio Pugno.
Puno.
Pugno.
Pugno.
Maurizio Pugno. Okay.
Pugno.
Do you speak?
It's a big fish.
How many languages do you speak?
None.
None.
I speak English right, gosh darn it.
Okay. Well, the song is called "Where to Go."
All right.
So we all need
We'll
to
find
know.
out where to go.
We all need to know where to go.
Where to go.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
Here we go.
Side street, nobody know my name. Just a face in a crowded alleyway. Somehow I never felt ashamed. You gotta roll with the flow, they say. You are what you ought to be. What fate will come over me? Tell me my reality, where to go, where to go. Somebody help me, please. Tell me where to go. Someone is telling me you are what you ought to be. Trapped inside this lonely, lonely cage. Tell me my reality.
But now we're back. And I'm Silver Shells.
I'm Cindy Jenkins.
And we are
The
Bling
Bling
Sisters. And you are watching Silver Shells Bling Party. So like us and share on Facebook. And look for the red light in the upper left-hand corner. If that's on, we're live. And
you can comment and ask Miz Dee some questions.
Oh, yeah. Also, we are going to say hi to some people. So, Elisa, hello, my darling. We have Elisa. We have Gary Chateau. We have Jane Minker Sorensen. Hey, Jane.
Shannon Williams is watching. My mom, Lorraine Jenkins.
Sterling.
Sterling Hoffman, great artist. Greg Wilson is watching.
Kathy January, how are you doing?
Oh, Kathy. And
yeah, thanks
Red.
for joining us. And
Gary.
Red. Yeah, and I want to say hi if my son is watching. Hi to my son Zach and Heaven and Sabrina and Mason and Riley. There we go. And my sister Kay. I love you.
Okay, back to Miss
All right,
Dee.
back to Miss Dee. Do you want to say hi to anybody, Miss Dee, if anybody's watching? Mention anybody?
Hi to Levi. Hi to Donnie. Hi to Lynn. Hi to everybody in the northern part of California, one of the best partying places in the world.
You know it.
You know it, and you've been. So you spent. Now, what took you to Europe for 17 years?
Oh, it was a blessing. I was singing in San Francisco, and the Italian guys were there playing with Anthony Paul. And I was at Lou's Pier 47 back in the day, and I sat in with them, and they asked me, have you ever been to Italia? And I said, no, I would love to go. And they said, you're going to go. And then the next year, I got a ticket right before my birthday. First time I ever left the country.
Really?
I don't know what year. I don't remember years. Isn't that weird?
No, I
But
can't.
I think it's amazing the work that you've been doing with
Oh.
Maurizio.
Can't remember years.
So anyway, you're in. You got over there to Europe and Italy, and then you started playing with people, and you decided to stay there.
Yeah, if you stay out of the country more than 3 months, you get kicked out, basically. So I only could stay in 3 month stints. I could come back and stay home for a month and go back. So I did this back and forth for many, many years.
Oh.
And I ended up in Germany, Switzerland, Paris, Austria. Oh my God, there's so many places we went. Europe is small. It's not that hard to get around.
Right.
Everything's close, really close.
Right.
So it was cool to go go from here to Switzerland and then end up in Brussels and Belgium and then Amsterdam and then maybe over to Germany. It's
And
really
an hour later, right?
easy. Train ride is easy to get around. The trains are easy to, they're on time. They're on time.
They're always on time. Yeah. So what was your favorite place? What was your favorite place to play over there? Your best venue?
Okay, let's see. I'll say Venezia.
Oh.
Venezia. Okay.
I got a chance to play in St. Mark's Square, and that was amazing. They put us on a 50-foot screen. The whole square was full of people, and I got people on the stage to dance. That's one of my favorites, but all of Europe is beautiful. I love it all.
Are the audiences different there?
They're into it. They appreciate Western music.
I
They
think here in
cry.
Sonoma County we have good audiences.
They appreciate us.
Do they get up and dance like we do?
They get up and dance. They cry.
Oh.
On the slow, sad song, especially the Italians. They're so emotional and they get into it.
Oh.
And I don't think it's a language barrier because music is the universal language.
Right.
So
Right.
they understood the feeling. They understood the emotion.
And you feel connecting with the audience is really important, right? You bring joy and
Yes. It's
love.
a healing for me, and it's a healing for them. Music is a healing for me.
It is, and it's also a good way to connect, express a lot of emotion, and people can, they feel it and relate to it. And wow. So you spent 17 years
They can feel it. That's interesting, huh? You can feel it, and you don't even know what somebody's saying.
right?
You just know it's something.
You feel it in
So
your heart.
spiritual.
Yeah.
I feel that when I hear opera, certain pieces.
It just
Yeah,
soars.
I'm just lucky to do it. I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed and fortunate enough to put out the emotion.
Yeah. So you came back from so you've been going back and forth to Europe, and you just play with the same people or play with different people each time, and they just ask you to duo, trio, big band?
There's 3 bands. There's Maurizio Cugno's band, and there's also Tommy Sneller in Germany. Fantastic saxophone player. I worked with him quite a bit on tours in Germany.
Okay.
He has a hot band. He's soulful. He sounds like Dr. John. He's a soul brother in Germany. He's like the brother from another mother. When I go there, I got a place to live,
Nice.
and it's awesome.
It-
So that's the German band, and then I have a band in Amsterdam.
My goodness. My
When-
friend gets around
yeah.
A little bit.
a little bit.
You played with a lot of people. Oh my gosh, Robin Ford and Stephen Stills. Did you open with them?
Yeah.
And that they.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Stephen Stills. We opened out there in Santa Rosa. For Stephen Stills and Robin Ford. I got a chance to do the Michael Bloomfield Memorial Band.
oh,
with him.
nice.
Nick Gravenites was in it. Man,
Nick
that band was
Gravenites, I remember
super.
him.
Nick Gravenites. All right.
Oh, he's the man.
All right, so we got everybody watching. Okay, all right. We are going to give Ms. D a trivia question now.
Not
you don't.
Miz Dee. It's not for Miz Dee.
No, this is for everybody, but don't you answer it because you know the question. But
Right.
okay,
The answer.
all right. In 2018, did you participate in a jazz tribute to Stevie Nicks? B, participate in a jazz tribute to the Carpenters? Or C, participate in a jazz tribute to ABBA? So everybody watching, put in your guess, and we'll see who's right.
Gary will guess.
I know the answer.
Gary always guesses.
Gary's the guy. He'll look it up really fast, or maybe he's got.
He knows stuff.
Gary knows stuff.
Gary knows.
Oh, I want to say hi to my boyfriend Crowbar. Hello, honey.
Aw.
Oh, do you know Crowbar? Are you a member of Artista? We gotta hook you up, girl.
Yeah.
We're gonna hook you up with
Absolutely.
Mr. Crowbar. Okay, so nobody's guessing anything right now. So we were talking about how many languages do you speak? You said none, but do you speak Italian?
It's funny. It's easy when you're around it, but when you come home, nobody speaks it. So I caught up with it when I was around it, and they're all fluent in English. So they were enjoying speaking English, and I wanted to learn some Italian. So they taught me some words, but mainly we spoke in English.
Because they want to
But when they were
practice it.
speaking, I couldn't understand what they were saying sometimes.
All right, we have one guess from
You
Joyce.
gotta watch what you say. You might insult somebody. So I didn't want to say anything and say the wrong thing, because it's that male-female thing, like Spanish. You gotta know what you're saying.
The la and the lay, right? The female and
Lo
male.
La,
La, lo, la, lay.
O, and A.
O and I. O and A?
Actually,
I don't know.
if it's A-E-I-O or U, it's an Italian name at the end. Right?
Okay. I'm not. I don't know. My dad had an A.
Thank you.
So look. Okay. Gary says he's driving right now, or he would look it up. Okay. So Gary, I'll guess for you. Let's see. We have 2 guesses for A. A jazz tribute to Stevie Nicks. Okay. So. We'll just
So-
We'll answer that later after that.
She just shook her head no.
What?
She shook her head no
What?
at the question, at the answer.
Well,
I saw the body language. She shook her head no. See?
wrong. Okay. So we're going to eliminate A.
A is eliminated.
Okay, so A is not correct. So B, participate in a jazz tribute to the Carpenters, or C, participate in a jazz tribute to ABBA. All right, we'll go on. So you came back. Where did you, and in 2005, you recorded, was it your first CD that you did on your own?
Yes. I hope.
You
I'm
hope?
terrible with years. I have to have the information in front of me.
Okay,
I
I
live in the moment so much. I don't know.
so, and you write, you wrote a lot of your songs, right?
Sure did.
You are good.
I wrote a lot of songs with Maurizio, but the cool part about Maurizio, he's such an excellent musician. He gave me MP3s of a bunch of songs that he wanted to have lyrics put to.
Oh.
Down in the middle of my bed in Amsterdam. I got a room in Amsterdam for a week. And I had a week off, so I went there and I sat in my room and I listened and I wrote the lyrics down. One hint that he gave me was, I want this to kind of sound like Dr. John, or I want this to kind of sound like, you know, whoever this guitar player was. So
Okay.
I thought about the person, listened to their song, understood their character, and then I wrote around that. So a lot of songs on the album I wrote just hanging out, laying around in Amsterdam. And Amsterdam was my fun getaway. It's such a grown-up town. Everybody's an adult. Everybody's cool. Everything is cool, except I found out that it's a little bit weird. They're shutting down all the musical venues there, so it's really hard to get a gig there right now.
Oh, it's because of the
Well,
COVID, right?
For that, they were really against the musical thing, and it was a actual protest going on one year when I was there against the administration shutting down musical venues.
Live music? Why would they be against live music? Oh,
I know.
sorry.
I don't know what they were doing, but it's not good to get rid of music people.
No, we need the arts. We need the arts for critical thinking. We need the arts for our mental health.
Music?
I think mental health is the biggest thing.
Oh, my music is my go-to when no matter how I'm feeling, happy, sad, moody, indifferent.
Yeah.
You know, I just
And when it's live, you're getting it right there, then and there. It's like right out of the oven, you know.
that's
Yeah.
my
That was
favorite.
Strange to
That's
me.
live
But
music.
I had a blast. I got to play with Candy Dolfer.
Candy Dolfer. Oh my gosh! Well,
At the phone.
here we have another video.
Maurizio
Okay.
Puno?
Maurizio
Large
Puno.
band.
Puño.
Puno.
Maurizio Puno. Puno. I can't do it.
Maurizio Puno.
Okay, we're not going to talk to my Italian daughter.
Okay, no.
I
would mispronounce her name, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and run Sugar Man. Do you
Sugar
want to tell
Man.
us anything about that before we run it?
Oh. I thought about I've had a few sweet nice guys in my life. Not all of them have been bums. But
Good for you.
when you think about a really sweet guy, you like to enjoy him drinking your coffee, while you have lunch. He's so sweet. That's why I said I like to have you with my coffee. Or even have a treat. He's a treat. He's a sweet man. I thought about, sometimes I have to use my imagination when it's not.
Right? Or maybe you're just remembering me and Lalo.
That's right. They're still a great couple.
Okay.
Sweet man. I know he's out there somewhere. Where are you?
Okay, let's go. We're going to run Sugar Man.
Sugar Man.
All right.
This is dedicated to all those lovely men tonight. You know, you're a good man. Sugar man. All right, let's party. Come on, come on. That's right, that's right. Sugar man, your sugar's so sweet to me. Sometimes I have you with my coffee, or maybe just to have a treat. When he takes me in his arms, my whole body gets weak and warm, and then he takes all my blues away, and he makes it sweet every day. It's a sweet thing, yeah. Such a good man, how I love him. Right now, he puts something on my mind and always gets it right. Every time he takes all my blues away, and he makes it sweet every day. Just like sweet candy, he makes me happy. Sugar man is so handy. Don't ever leave me, honey. Sweet sugar, sweet, sweet sugar. Sweet sugar, sweet, sweet sugar. He takes all my blues away, and he makes it sweet every day. Oh, come on. Just like sweet candy, he makes me happy. Sugar man is so handy. Don't ever leave me, honey. Sweet sugar, sweet, sweet sugar. Sweet sugar, sweet, sweet sugar. Takes all my blues away, and it makes it sweet every day. It's a good thing, yeah. Such a sweet man, yes you are. How I love him. Right now, he puts something on my mind and always gets it right. Every time, takes all my blues away, and he makes it sweet every day. Takes all my blues away, and he makes it sweet every day. My sugar man, all the guys tonight. Yes. Thank you so much.
And we're
That's it.
back. We are back. I'm Silver
I'm
Shells.
Cindy Jenkins.
We are the
The
Bling
Bling
Sisters. And we are interviewing Miz Dee Logwood. She is our 95th guest. And so she's down in the Bay Area. We've been talking with her about, oh my gosh, all sorts of. So, why did you get into the big band? Do you just like the production of it, or because you do duos and then you do big band?
We're called to do things.
I
And you
agree.
get a calling. It's like a minister. You hear the
Mhm.
voices. And then you get the phone calls. And then you get the contract. And then you get the confirmation. Now, if you can't do it, somebody else will. So when the call comes, I go. And even if I don't know the material, I'm going to learn it because that stage is sacred ground. What an honor to be on that stage.
Yeah, and on the CDs and spreading your love around. It's great. And so you are also have local ties up to Santa Rosa. Levi Lloyd and Donnie Medeiros and those guys. So how did you meet those guys?
I knew Levi in Oakland. He's an Oakland boy. We did gigs in Oakland way before he went up north.
Oh,
Jeffrey White is a drummer that lives up there. I've known Jeffrey. Jeffrey was my neighbor for years. He's an awesome drummer. Donnie I met through Levi. Who else do I know up there? Golly. Not very many people I know personally that live up there. But Nikki Otis and all those guys. I know the Otis family, of course, and we play in different bands together. So it goes from here all around the world. I'm so blessed to know so many people. There's over 100 VIPs that I've had in my band over the years. From Garth Weber to Bobby Vega. That's another one that lives up there, Bobby Vega.
okay.
He played with Zero, Tower Flower. He played with Etta James. I've been so lucky to work with these giants.
Oh, write that name
I played
down,
with Jeff.
Shelley.
Which one?
What was the
from
name?
Tower Power Band.
What was his name?
Jeff Tamalier.
Okay.
Jeff Tamalier.
Jeff Tamalier played Tower Flower, guitar player. Played with Journey, Tower Power.
Nice.
Ooh. So who would you like to play with that you haven't played with that's
Golly,
alive?
Anybody. I really want to play with Sting. I want to sing background for Sting.
Wow.
That'd be awesome. Hey, let's see
love
what we
Sting.
can do.
Yeah, right.
We'll
I
call
happen
in
to
some
be in touch with
favors.
I'm in touch with his assistant.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun. We could get Sting on here. You never know. You just never know. All you got to do is ask.
The 4th of July, recently, the 4th of July, I did a show in Katati at the Katati Recording Studio with a band called The Killers.
The Killers?
And we were on the 4th of July Macy's show.
Now, how long ago was that? Because the Killers that I know are
This
some
year,
this
Hot-
year.
4th of
I know
July,
the Killers. They're a young
I was
band.
singing background for The Killers on the video. We were at the Macy's fireworks show, and I'm singing background for the Killer band.
Nice.
Did they do the album Hot
You didn't
Fuss?
see me?
I didn't see you. I'm so sorry. I was looking too.
Yeah, we were. We look.
We did Land of the Free. Land of the Free.
Land of the Free.
God darn it, I should have sent you that video.
You sent me a lot of videos. I had to choose 3 out of the
Yes.
5 or 6 you sent, and it was hard. It was hard to choose.
Aw.
One was live, and I usually shy away from the live because the sound quality just isn't there.
Oh, so we have a question. Ms. D, have you recorded any duets with Jackie Payne?
No duets.
No duets. And then,
Jackie, I would do that. No duets with Jackie. I just did on Johnny Otis' album. I did my own whatever solo song I did, but Jackie Payne would have been a blast to do. Maybe it can still happen.
maybe. And where was your last video recorded? Oh, you said it wasn't
The last video
that we
that
just
was
saw?
the 4th of July.
Right. Where was it? Where were you?
In Katati.
In
at the
Katati.
It was
Okay,
in Katati.
that was
okay,
in
Gary.
Katati.
It was in
Okay.
Katati. And Gary Chateau wants you to know that you sounded and looked amazing, as always.
Oh,
Yay.
blessings.
You got another fan out there.
Namaste.
Namaste. That is right. So, what have you been doing in lockdown with all the coronavirus? Do you Zoom or are you writing music?
I've done a few gigs out there. The B Street Bistro in Hayward, I've been playing there. I've done 3 gigs there. I just did a gig up there in Calistoga at Buster's.
Calistoga. I've been up there, but I don't think I've been to Buster's. So are they
Buster's a great barbecue joint. Outdoors, it was outdoors. Everybody was distancing. Everybody wore their masks. The band was awesome. I did 2 gigs there.
nice?
Outdoors. It was like from 2 to 5. And then I do, I've been really lucky. I've been picking up gigs in really cool places where we're across the street at the bistro. We're across the street from the club. But you get to hear the band and you get to dance in the streets, and there's, the bar and everything. So people are doing it. We're just being careful.
Yeah.
We don't get to do this. We're all just
Okay, so what is your next gig?
on B Street in Hayward on the 12th.
Oh, you did say that.
B Street, Hayward
It's a good
on the
thing we said
12th.
it twice so people will remember.
That's right.
Boy,
That's right. That's going to be fun. I'd like to make it down there sometime, but
yeah.
Okay, what else do you
From
have
June to
going on?
Calistoga.
We're winding up now. It's about 6:43.
Okay.
And we need to reveal the answer to the trivia question.
okay.
What was the trivia question
All right.
to start with?
In 2018, did you A, participate in a jazz tribute to Stevie Nicks? And we know that's a no. Did you B, participate in a jazz tribute to the Carpenters? Or C, participate in a jazz tribute to ABBA?
Okay, any more guesses, Gary? Gary.
All right, what's the answer?
The Carpenters.
The Carpenters.
Can you believe I never thought that there would be a jazz tribute to the Carpenters, but I read the reviews and they said it really went really well.
That's amazing.
A great album. That was my adventures in Singapore with the fabulous Jeremy Monteiro. He's the director of all the music in Singapore, and he flew me in there. And man, I did a couple of Christmas shows with him. I've done some tours with him to China, and so I'm on 2 of his albums.
Nice. That's pretty exciting.
So Gary gave us another guess, even though he was wrong. We had already revealed the answer, Gary, so catch
Gary.
up.
Yeah, C. It's Carpenters, it's B. That was funny when I read that. I thought, oh my gosh. And then I read about it in the Asia. There's an Asia magazine, the Singapore. And they said it was.
Well, the songs were really good.
Baby. Remember that song? Superstar.
Yeah, Superstar, yes. Oh, she had some beautiful songs.
That woman could write. Karen Carpenter rocked.
She did.
Yeah.
I heard that she just liked to keep it mellow. She was just kind of a smooth crooner.
Okay, well, let's talk about the last video we have here, which is also with Maurizio Puno.
Maurizio Puno.
I keep wanting to say Puno. It's not. It's Puno.
Puno.
Puno. I
hope
think
he's
I
not-
have it now.
I hope he's not watching Puno.
Okay.
Like a good al dente pasta.
So the next episode is the next song.
I wrote that song after I realized that my blood pressure was so high. I was hospitalized.
Oh my.
With the high blood pressure.
I survived. I didn't know I had high blood pressure.
So you just started feeling really crappy and then.
My nose started bleeding on stage.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah,
How
I'm singing in my nose, so I took some tissue and put it in my nose, and I was singing like. And then Alberto's wife was like, "Dee, you cannot die in my casa. Your family would kill us." So they took me to emergency, and they found out it was too high, and then they gave me medication, and then I'm better. But
Okay.
that album represents the next episode. I survived it.
Nice, nice. Well, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this beautiful Thursday evening. It is December 3rd, and 2020 is, thank goodness, winding down, Cindy.
it is winding down.
down.
I'm happy though. I'm having a birthday coming up.
Ooh,
It's Christmas time.
birthday.
I've got my signature blue Christmas tree up.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's good times, man.
We ought to do a show me your tree.
Yeah, well, yeah,
So-
do something
so-
like that.
Anyway, Ms. D, do you want to have any parting words for your fans and everybody?
I just want you to keep blinging, ladies. Keep blinging. I love the bling.
The bling is
I
good.
appreciate
The bling. You can be one of
I
our
appreciate
blingers.
And I'm hoping we can get together and have a little coffee or something.
Oh,
sometime.
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
If you're up in Santa Rosa, you need to look us up.
We have a guest room, so don't even worry about where to stay.
We'll wear hats.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come on up.
Just keep the party popping. Keep the party popping.
We're
That's
going
right.
to. We're going to. Okay, we're going to end now.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. I love you all. You're just all. We love our fans.
We love them.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See you next Thursday with Rudy Colombini.
Ooh, that'll be a good show.
That will be a really good
Rudy.
show. Yes. And thank you, Miz Dee Logwood, for joining us. We really appreciate it. We've had a very nice chat. Have a good weekend.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao for now.
Bye. Here we go. Watch.
When the sky opened up and I saw your smiling face, a love so rare could not compare. A brand new day has just begun. Then a sweet, tender voice called my name out low. Inside of my mind, it was time to pack my suitcase and move along. To the next episode. I wanna go to the next episode. Moving and keep, 'cause I want to be free. To the next episode. Now back on the street with no food, no place to sleep. But I'm never alone. Suitcase is my home. Just keep walking and moving along. I wanna go to the next episode. Next episode. I'm moving and keep, 'cause I want to be free. To the next episode. stop that crying. Kept on trying. Got so many places I want to go. I wanna go to the next episode.
Sì, è quello che volevo.
La Madonna dell'Annunziata.